Hi guys, I wanted to share a video with you, and let me first start by saying that this is not an original idea. I saw this on a homeschool page on Facebook, and while I don't remember the creators of this idea, I believe they also posted them on YouTube, so please, I don't want to not give credit where credit is due. I am not the creator. What I did was take their idea, make it my own, and simply expand on it. So first of all, let me share with you what the idea was. There's actually two. One is for language arts and one is for math. I'll share the math one first. And this was extremely inexpensive. So if you're like me and you like to homeschool on a budget, I highly recommend shopping at Dollar Tree. I purchased some pool noodles. I purchased 2 blue and 2 orange just because that's the color that I wanted. I already had a ruler, I had a marker, a Sharpie, I had a knife, and I purchased bins. So I purchased this bin as well as 2 red bins. So I think I spent like $7, and voila, I have great new lesson. So the math one is fractions, and what you do is cut a 12-inch piece, and then you cut 2 6-inch pieces, and now you have half and half, which equals a whole. As well as teaching fractions, it teaches decimals. So they can not only learn how to compute adding, subtracting, multiplying, and just what fractions are, but they can also convert them to decimals. So anyhow, I've got a whole, I've got 2 halves, I've got 3/3 or 33.33, and I did this all the way to a quarter and a 1/6, and I plan on making more. I thought this was a good start. This was really simple to do. So there you go. $2. I've got a bunch of fractions made out of a pool noodle and stored in a bin. The other one is the, excuse me, the language arts one. And again, we've got a bin to store all of your pieces in. You simply slice, and I'm going to demonstrate how to cut them. Actually, we'll do that now. Now, the video showed them slicing first and then writing the letters and then cutting them and putting them on there. I found that it might be easier to do it just backwards and put the letters on first and then slice it, because as you can see, you think you have it lined up perfectly, and then you look at your bin and you can't really see the word. You have to tilt it. So I suppose if a child is holding it in their lap, that works. It's just, you know, a minor thing, just something that I noticed. Play with it, figure out what works for you. So anyhow, I had already pre-sliced, but basically you're taking your noodle, you're slicing down one side of it, so we've got a little bit of an opening, and then you simply do your letters. Excuse me. Also in the video, I noticed that they used one letter for consonants and another, one color for consonants and another color for vowels. I chose not to do that. I simply took a noodle, did my vowels, and I did all of the consonants except for Q and X. I didn't really think they would be used much, and I didn't have enough room for the whole alphabet. I also noticed that in the video, they did not use all of the consonants. I don't know if they just chose not to show them, or they just picked what they thought would be used the most. So anyhow, I'm going to make an A. Something else I would recommend is after you write your letter on, let it dry, because it will rub off on your skin if you try to touch it immediately. And then you simply slice it, and now I have another vowel. Okay, so as I said, they did different color vowels. I chose not to. B-U-G, bug. I thought that's great for the child that's learning 3-letter words, and we take off the B, we put on a D, and now they've got Doug. But what about other 3-letter words like zoo? Okay, well, I've got a Z and an O. but that doesn't spell zoo? Or what about 3-letter words that use blend sounds? Or what if you want to expand into 4-letter words or even 5-letter words? So I got another noodle and another bin. I made another set of vowels. I duplicated some of the more popular consonants, and I also added blend sounds. Sh and ch. And somewhere in here I've got, and I also have WH. So I'm really hopeful that this will allow my little guy to just spell his heart away with 3-letter, 4-letter, 5-letter words, as well as incorporating the blending sounds. So if you have another way to expand on it, by all means, have at it. I just wanted to share what I did, and I hope that it's helpful to you. Thanks.